main ideas and details. So I have a topic here called staying healthy. And I started to brainstorm some ways that you can stay healthy. And I, thought exercise daily, eat your fruit, eat veggies, don't drink too much pop, brush your teeth twice a day. So those are all details that support the topic of staying healthy. Now, we need to figure out the main idea. So the main idea is what a text is mostly about, and the details support it or tell more about the main idea. So a possible main idea for this would be people can do simple things each day to stay healthy. The next one, here we go, ice hockey. That would be our topic. A main idea for that could be ice hockey can be a challenging sport, and a supporting detail that supports the main idea could be players must skate fast in ice hockey games. So remember, when you're reading something, you can identify the main idea. If you are able to do that, you'll be able to understand the text as a whole. Then it's much easier to summarize what you are reading. For this next part, I'm going to model a passage. I'm going to read it and mark it up. So I'm going to move to my next screen so I can do that. All right. Watching a solar eclipse. So I want you to kind of visualize yourself standing on Earth, watching the moon block out the sun's light. So when the moon, the Earth, and the sun are all in one line, that is called a solar eclipse. And you can't see the sun. It's blocked by the moon. So the topic is solar eclipses. Now I need to find out what the author is saying about them. Solar eclipses are rare and amazing events to watch. They occur when the moon moves between the Earth and the sun. Imagine the sky during an eclipse. The moon blocks most of the sun's light. Part of the Earth becomes dark. Sometimes the moon hides nearly all of the sun. At that moment, people see dark circles surrounded by what looks like a ring of fire. A solar eclipse does not happen often. Many people pay special attention to news that a solar eclipse will happen near them. So remember, the first sentence is going to state the main idea. So I'm going to underline that. I just need to get my pen here. I'll use yellow. So this is the main idea. Solar eclipses are rare and amazing events to watch. Now I'm going to highlight in purple some of the details that support that they are rare and amazing events. They occur when the moon moves between the Earth and the sun. I'm going to highlight that. That's a good detail that supports the main idea. Imagine the sky during an eclipse. That's not really telling me about how rare or amazing it is. The moon blocks most of the sun's light. I think that's an important detail that explains what it is. Part of Earth becomes dark. Sometimes the moon hides nearly all the sun. Well, notice I'm not highlighting every sentence. That's because not every sentence is a good example of a detail. At that moment, people see a dark circle surrounded by what looks like a ring of fire. Wow, so that's quite amazing to see. A solar eclipse does not happen often. I think that's important because it's very rare. Why is it rare? Because it doesn't happen often, and right here in the topic sentence it says it's rare. So that's a good detail that supports the topic sentence. Many people pay special attention to news that a solar eclipse will happen near them. All right, then not as important of a detail. All right, paragraph 2. Since eclipses are such an uncommon event, people make special plans to observe them. First, they need to prepare. People should never look directly at the sun. The sun's harmful rays can damage their eyes, so people need protection. They can make a viewer out of a long box and aluminum foil, or they can use special glasses. With the right protection, people can enjoy these amazing events in the sky. So I need to know what this paragraph is mostly about. I read that the sun's rays can damage people's eyes. The paragraph also tells how people can protect their eyes. None of the sentences state the main idea, but I think I can figure it out. Okay, so, as I'm thinking about this and looking back at the paragraph, I think the main idea is that people need to protect their eyes when they watch an eclipse. Okay, so I think that's the main idea, and in this passage, it's not stated. So I'm gonna type that out in green. Okay, just so we remember what it is. So people need to protect their eyes from a solar eclipse. Okay, so you're not supposed to look directly at it. So this is going to be the main idea. There is no sentence in there that says that explicitly. I got that from looking at the details. So I'm going to highlight the supporting details that support that main idea. So I'm going to get my purple. People make special plans to observe them. So if you want to, you need to make special plans to watch a solar eclipse. They need to prepare. First, they should never look directly at the sun, right? That's something. People need eye protection. That supports the main idea that people need to protect their eyes from a solar eclipse. They can make a viewer. That's one way to protect their eyes during a solar eclipse. They can use special glasses. That's another detail that supports that people need to protect their eyes from a solar eclipse. So again, typically the main idea is in the first sentence of the paragraph, but it's not always the case. Sometimes you have to read the paragraph, look at what it's talking about, and infer what the main idea could be. It will not always explicitly say it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to a whole class practice activity with a new article.